How does it feel being a jury member for the Irish Prize this year? And how did you get involved with it?
Well, I was just approached. Berwyn got in touch and asked me if I wanted to do it, and I was delighted to be asked. I'd heard really great things about the festival, and I'm Welsh and I'm a lesbian, so the fact that Cardiff was hosting this was very appealing, and I was just delighted to get involved.
You're a very successful writer yourself. How do you feel about the direction and development of LGBT media and storytelling right now?
Oh, I mean, to look at what's happened in the past 10 or 15 years, which is as long as I've been writing, is to see so many changes. It's lesbians and gay stuff entering the mainstream but retaining its lesbian and gay identity. I think that's really important, that we're not compromising with our representation. And I think it's a really, really exciting time, and something like the Irish Prize is contributing to that, both in terms of just spreading the word, but also really financially just giving a big chunk of money to a new filmmaker. It's a great prize.
How do you feel that LGBT cinema is at the moment? Do you feel it's as important as it's always been?
I think it's getting more important because it's getting freer. I think with films like Brokeback Mountain and The Kids Are Alright, it's been proved that you can take lesbian and gay stories, give them a big budget and a big treatment, and they will get big audiences. You know what I mean? And I think that kind of thing is tremendously inspiring to lesbian and gay filmmakers. I think things like this and all the gay film festivals across the world are tremendously inspiring. I think we're just at a point where lesbian and gay artists, we know we've got a lesbian and gay audience, we've always known that, but I think we can also now just assume as a matter of course, just like mainstream artists, that we've got a much bigger audience as well, quite rightly.
Do you feel that having LGBT films in the mainstream media, do you think that makes a big impact on straight audiences as well? How do you feel?
I think it has to, even if they don't kind of see the films themselves. I think just the fact that we're out there being advertised with as much right, to be there as anybody else. Our festivals are just there, part of culture now, part of life. We're just there on telly, in films, we're there in life. And I think the impact of that is just to make straight people realise that actually it's not a big deal, you know. And what struck me about the films I've seen for the Irish Prize is that yes, they're about lesbian and gay, they're about the specificities of lesbian and gay experience, but the themes are just universal themes about teenagers finding their way in the world, and desire and loss and the trickiness of intimacy. They're things that anybody can watch and relate to.
Okay. Hear as well that you're working on a new project at the moment. Can you tell us anything about that?
Well, I'm right in the middle of it at the moment, and I've enjoyed it a lot, this novel. It's set in the early 20s in London. It's very much a lesbian story. There's lots of passion and angst in it. I don't know, I won't say much more than that, but I'm hoping to finish next year, so the earliest it will be out, I guess, is 2013. I don't have a title for it yet, but it's definitely, it's coming together now in a really satisfying way for me.
Well, I very much look forward to it.
Thank you.
A final question, if you don't mind. How does it feel for you being here at the 5th anniversary of the Irish Prize Festival?
It's fantastic to be here, and especially in this anniversary year where Iris has shown that it's got legs, it's up and running, and it's going to keep going. In fact, it's attracting more attention than ever, more sort of funding than ever. So, it's a great privilege to be here as part of this year's festival, definitely.
Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time, Sarah. It's been really nice chatting to you. Thank you.